The feed wagon with the reinforced steel bitometer attached is heading towards the tigers. Earlier, in lion country, the big adult male, Charlie, destroyed the first bitometer with one powerful crunch. So now it's time to put the second, stronger bitometer to the test. The question is it tiger-proof?
Here she is. This is Sundari. She's normally the most mischievous tiger.
Sundari has a habit of attacking the rubber bits on the feed wagon, namely the tyres and the matting which protects them. So Bob is hoping the rubber ring of the bitometer will also prove to be irresistible.
No, don't eat that. Hey.
Get the back.
They do prefer that. Come on, get off it.
Do you think it's a lion scent on that they'll pick up on? Or?
Well, she's sniffing it, but she prefers. How are you dozy, mare? Come on. Like that.
But despite Bob's encouragement, Sundari only has eyes, or should that be teeth, for the wheels of the wagon.
You donut? Hey, hey! Well, she just had a tyre.
Yeah. That was just like a little nip at it and went straight through the car tyre.
Incredible, isn't it? It's, I'll just chuck some meat out. TD!
She may have demonstrated her strength on the tyre, but sadly the bitometer didn't get a look in.
So it's back to the drawing board then, lad.
Outside of the enclosure, Len and Bob inspect the damage.
Well, you can see she's been biting this. Oh, right through there, look.
And then right through the tyre.
Right through the tyre as well.
Hey!
Hey! Hey!
Slicing the tyre with her teeth was effortless for Sundari and only goes to hint at what her true biting strength might be, if she had also bitten the bitometer. Once again, Charlie has proved himself to be the undisputed king of the longleat cats. But having pierced the tube so quickly, his true strength still remains a mystery. But Bob and Len are not giving up that easily. The second bitometer is still intact and therefore lives to be bitten another day. Join us later in the programme when we make the brave decision to take the bitometer off the feed truck and place it in the heart of tiger territory.
We had a great idea to test the bite power of the big cats. However, we didn't get off to a very good start. King of the Lions, Charlie, broke the first unique bitometer machine as if snacking on a fillet steak. And Sundari, the tiger, was only interested in having a chew on the feed truck. But we're giving it one more go. It could all go horribly wrong. Sundari could again completely ignore the bitometer. But on the other hand, we could capture on camera the true biting power of a tiger. No one knows what will happen, so let's head back to tiger territory.
Well, the moment of truth has come. Ben and I are up in tiger territory with Bob and Ian and this fantastic piece of kit. Well, I'll tell you what, do you want to go and kind of sweet talk Sundari and see if she's in good fighting spirit? And we'll just finish off this and make sure that she's going to be ready for it.
Should we go in? Yep.
I mean, do you think because it's a curious thing that isn't normally in here, the curiosity will be enough to encourage the cat? Or we've got a bit of meat here, I mean...
Well, what we're going to do is we're just going to smear this all around here just to get a bit of a taste. You know, she might come up to it.
So
and
just sort of put that, a bit of kind of
just
nice,
smear it all
juicy...
around there, just so she can get a smell. And we won't leave the meat here, obviously, because she'll just chomp on
eat
that
the meat.
and not bother with this.
So it's just putting a bit of flavour, so she's not just eating kind of rubber tyre flavour.
That's it, yeah.
You spoil your tigers, Bob, I have to say. Well, that looks, what do you think, pretty much...
Yeah, as long as
that's sort of nicely marinated. Good. Well, we'll check that that Ben and Ian have briefed Sundari properly and come back and see what the results are. Thanks, Bob.
That's okay.
I've joined Ian, Deputy Head Warden, to catch up with the tigers inside. Now, just remind me who we have here from left to right.
Sundari, Svetli and Shari.
Right. And quite calm right now, given that they can be quite temperamental, these guys.
And Bob's outside.
Right, and that's
And they don't like Bob, yeah.
Exactly. Now, obviously, out in the wild, these are incredibly dangerous animals. They prey on almost everything, don't they?
Powerful jaws, absolutely amazing. And they take the prey down literally by snapping its neck. Literally what they'll do is they'll grab hold of a prey by the neck, and literally the jaws will just clamp around the neck, and that's goodbye. So if they was going to attack a human being, it'd be on the neck and straight through. And then the claws are used to rip open, and then they can start eating.
And obviously, just like a domestic cat or a dog, they just have the one set of teeth once the baby ones fall out.
That's
so
correct,
if they lose those, then that's it.
So that's why, yeah.
So, with Sundari raring to go, all that's left to do is let her out. But will our steel-reinforced bitometer withstand her bite?
Before we begin, is there anything we need to be aware of?
Obviously, we're going to be quite close to the fence, and if Sundari does decide to totally ignore that and come for us, all I want you to do is just go for the Land Rovers. The doors are open, jump in wherever you can, crew and all, straight in, shut the doors, and we'll be all right.
Yes, yeah, she's a good climber, isn't she? So,
She's quick as well.
And a small fence.
And a small fence, yeah. Okay, so I suppose we need to let her out and see
I'll
if
just give
she
them
goes
a
for
shout.
it.
Can I out, please?
So who's coming out?
We're just going to let Sundari out.
Okay.
Hopefully she's going to rush out and go straight to it and bite it.
Now, this is the end of the day, Bob, and so she's probably thinking, oh, it'd be quite nice to settle down and have a bit of a sleep now. So do you think she might be a little quieter than perhaps if we were doing this right at the beginning of the day?
Well, I think curiosity might take over.
Yeah.
We just hope that she bites the right piece and not the scaffolding bar or the strap.
Look, here she
Yeah.
comes. She's coming straight over, no hesitation.
Yeah, she is quite normally nosy.
Yeah.
Right.
So hopefully
And is she going to be more nosy about us or that?
she spotted that. So hopefully she's just going to go straight to it,
Yeah.
sniff the strap.
Yeah.
What we want you to do? No, don't bite that. You don't get a reading from that bit. That's
Okay,
it.
now, do you think our
Just-
meat trick will have worked, Bob?
Hopefully she's sniffing around
having a
it,
good old
but whether she's going to bite it or not is
It's
yet
quite
to be
alarming,
seen.
don't you think, to be just between, let's have a small piece of wire between us and something that
Oh,
could
look,
potentially...
here we
Oh,
go.
there she goes. Are we getting a reading?
No reading yet.
No reading yet. She hasn't got quite hold of it. How?
Does she need
Well,
some
then,
Here we go. We're starting to go up. We're
Come on, girl, you gotta beat
we're starting
Charlie.
to go up.
Come on.
But not by much, actually,
No, not at the
surprisingly.
moment. Maybe it's a little bit too tough. She's going to try pulling it and biting it.
She's actually using her leg for a bit of leverage there as well.
Don't bite that bit. That's too hard.
That is going to hurt.
Hopefully she'll go back to. Yeah, she's just kind of.
It is...
Oh look, here we
That's
go.
it.
And that, so using
Oh my goodness, she's going... Oh, she's
foot
breaking
as well.
right through it. She's broken right through it.
Right, already.
Yeah, absolutely right through it. I think, in
So-
fact, she's done more damage than Charlie in a quicker time.
Well, we've got 10
but
psi
she hasn't
so
got
far.
any pressure
Yeah,
yet.
which is
Still on
nothing.
there, which isn't a huge amount.
So
What an average
hopefully-
car tyre is about 30, I think,
Yeah.
is what it's.
That was just one side, wasn't it? Just one small canine tooth just went, well, it's like you say,
Straight
just
through.
like
Yeah.
it was butter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is-
but now because she's split that,
You most probably won't get another read in there because
No.
all the pressure would have gone.
Yeah.
So that's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
well, she's giving it a really good go, but sadly, there's absolutely no reading. So
No.
she's obviously just broken through, and all the kind of works that we needed to happen are just gone.
I think we've established what we knew. She's very strong.
Very strong, and probably would be stronger than Charlie if only the technology hadn't let us down. But Bob, Ian, thank you very much indeed. It was an experiment worth doing. Sadly, that's all we've got time for on today's programme, but here's what's coming up on the next Animal Park.